Another preview coming your guys' way in terms of Woking versus Wrexham, this game being a 5:20 kickoff live on BT Sport. Now, it's an interesting game to say the least. Wrexham responding and Woking getting beat 2-0 to Barnet in the last fixture, so it's all to play for. But can Wrexham improve away from home? Obviously, seeing the performances against Yeovil Town and Chesterfield thus far, it's a big question, and it's something that they need to do if Wrexham want to win the league or at least get promotion to League 2, of course. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe and tap that bell for more notifications as and when I do upload. Make sure you do get involved in that giveaway as well. For when we do reach 1,000 subscribers, there is a giveaway giving away a Wrexham home shirt. Or obviously, if you don't have your size, we can also find a way or a solution for you to get your prize, whether it's an away shirt or ticket to the racecourse or something like that. But for now, guys, we shall go further into this and look at the Vanarama National League table as it stands. So looking into the Vanarama National League table now, we do have Wrexham in 5th place on 7 points with a win against Maidstone, which was a big response at the weekend that was practically needed, to be honest. And Woking in 11th place, where they did get beat against Barnet. Now, looking at this table, obviously, understandably, if you are watching this on game day, Barnet and Chesterfield would have played against each other, and so would have Oldham and Aldershot Town. So the table wouldn't be exactly the way you'd want it to look on the Saturday if you are watching on the Saturday. But if you are watching it tonight or today, then, yeah, this is your table as it stands. So, yeah, let's introduce the hosts in Woking. So now it's time to introduce the hosts in Woking. League position being 11th. Summer signings being Pedrick Amond, Scott Cuthbert, Sid Nelson, Rhys Grego Cox, Wilkinson, Kellerman, Corboa, Daly, Moss and Wadey. Summer outgoings for them being Oakley, Champion, Effiong, Kretschmar, Loza, Diarra, Nawab, Buoke, Smith, Alarakia, Block, Saeed, Evans, Hamblin, Evans, Backhurst, Rumble and Skinner. Last result being 2-0 loss versus Barnet, with the one to watch being Kyron Lofthouse. I probably butchered all the names, but it is what it is. Let's just check out the predicted lineup that I've chosen for Woking to face Wrexham. But guys, please do not take this serious, because it's something that I've researched. My research might not be top tier. But apart from that, let's just check out Woking's predicted lineup to face Wrexham. So looking into Woking's predicted lineup, we've gone for the 4-4-2 formation, which is the formation that they did play against Barnet in that 2-0 loss. And the same players we kept as well. With Ross in goal, we've got Moss, Cuthbert, Wilkinson and Casey at the back. We've got Lofthouse on the right with Kellerman and Rohan Ince in the central midfield, with Corboa at the left midfield, which leaves Pedrick Amond and Rhys Grego Cox up front. What's your guys' thoughts on that lineup? I also do know to note that Woking have played the 4-2-3-1 before, so whether they play Kellerman and Ince as a holding two, maybe play Grego Cox in behind Amond, see how that goes. But apart from that, it's as much as research as possibly I've been able to do on this lineup, so hopefully it's nothing too shabby. But apart from that, let's go and introduce the opposition now, the away side in Wrexham. So introducing Wrexham, currently 5th in the Vanarama National League, with summer signings of Elliot Lee, Mark Howard, Jordan Tunnicliffe, Anthony Ford, Sam Dolby, Jacob Mendy, Kai Evans. Well, Kai Evans was called up from the academy, but still class in my eyes as a summer signing. And Rory Watson, who's just signed an extension as well until January 2023. Summer outgoings being Sean Brisley to Buxton, Tyler French to Dundee, Queen Thomas to Sutton, Jake Hyde to Southend United on loan, Dan Jarvis to Gateshead, Jordan Ponticelli to Kingsland Town, and Lee Camp, David Jones, Devontae Redmond and Cameron Green all being released. Last result being a 5-0 win versus Maidstone, and what a response that was from Wrexham, with the one to watch, especially after that goal, Jordan Davis. Now, for me, it's a confidence thing for him. Phil Parkinson has to stop choosing between him and Elliot Lee, and if Jordan Davis is pulling out performances like that, then he has to start in my eyes. I mean, that doesn't change. Anthony Ford was class. Jacob Mendy was class. The whole Wrexham team in that game against Maidstone was actually class, to be fair, and it's got to stay that way. If there was one change to make, it's a controversial change, but to give Sam Dalby a chance over Ollie Palmer. I think Ollie Palmer's in a bit of a rut at the moment, and I'm not too sure people would agree with me on that, or maybe not. I'm not too sure, but I think that that's something that maybe possibly to look at. But there's a couple of people involved now in terms of what I'm about to say next, which is Tommy Cause on Twitter and Rob Ryan Red. So let's go and check out our predicted lineup for Wrexham to face Woking. So looking at the lineup, and the reason why you see Tommy's at and Rob Ryan Red's logo and my logo, and all the three men who we've picked for one to watch on the screen, is because we've all gone for the same lineup. Now, I did mention before that if I was to change, it'd be Dalby in and Palmer out, which I do stick by that, and I 100% stick by that. But it's a predicted lineup. It's not who I want. I'm not the manager. I don't choose that. Let's go into the one to watches first. Tommy Cause has picked Jacob Mendy from Wrexham. Rob Ryan Red has picked Kyron Lofthouse from Woking. And I've obviously gone with Jordan Davis as well. Let's have a look at this lineup then. Mark Howard in goal. Aaron Hayden, Ben Tozer, Max Clueworth at the back, which puts Anthony Ford, James Jones, Luke Young and Jacob Mendy and Jordan Davis as the midfield five. Well, Jordan Davis will be the number 10, with Paul Mullen and Ollie Palmer up front. Now, it's kind of mental the way we've all gone for the same lineup. Now, this is the lineup that obviously was the same lineup that Wrexham beat Maidstone with 5-0, and I genuinely do believe, and I think the rest of them believe as well, that this lineup shouldn't change and nothing should be changed from that winning team that played, apart from obviously the comments that I mentioned before. But what's your guys' thoughts on this lineup? But before we do go into the prediction, the score prediction that is, let's go and check out the head-to-head stats between Woking and Wrexham. So moving on into the head-to-head stats between Woking and Wrexham. Now, the last 21 games that have been played, Woking have come out with 6 wins, Wrexham have come out with 10 wins, and there's been 5 draws altogether. Now, to be honest, Wrexham don't even have a 50% win rate. They've got like a 49% win rate or something ridiculous like that for the times they have played against Woking. So that's an actual crazy stat to say that, you know, Wrexham are the favourites. Well, they would have been the favourites anyway going into this game just because of league positions and all that. The last time they were out against Woking as well, I did believe Woking beat them away from home. So it's something that's to keep an eye on and check for that. And especially with Wrexham's away form, you know, going from Yeovil with that draw to then getting beat by Chesterfield to having to respond against Maidstone at home. So hopefully Wrexham can kick off with an away win, especially being on BT Sport and live at 5:20. Now, what's your guys' thoughts on the head-to-head stats? But let's go and check out my score prediction for Woking versus Wrexham. So moving on to my score prediction, which is on screen for you now, I'm going for Woking 1, Wrexham 3. Reasoning behind that, it's just that Wrexham need to have a turnaround, and their away form at the moment is abysmal, and they can't have them to get beat away to having to respond at home, because for the promotion form or any form of that calibre that you would need to get promoted to League 2, in my eyes, you've got to have good form all round, and that's home and away. Obviously, we all know that anything can happen in this league and anything can take a turn as and whenever. You know, it's a hard league to get out of, and obviously Wrexham fans, more than anything, would know that. Goal-wise, though, I'm going to go for Paul Mullen and Jordan Davis. And I reckon James Jones might grab a goal as well. It'd be nice to see him grab a goal for Wrexham. And for Woking, go for Kyron Lofthouse for hit them as well. But apart from that, what's your guys' thoughts on the preview and the prediction so far? And let's get on to the final piece of this preview. And the final piece of this preview is just me wanting to really say thank you to everyone for watching. If you haven't got involved in the giveaway tweet will be down the link down in the description down below, which is giving away a Wrexham home shirt for when we reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying the preview. If you haven't checked out the Rory Watson contract extension video, make sure you go and check that out as well. Link for that will also be down in the description down below. You know, we just mentioned that he signed the contract and what he said and things like that. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the previews, and the next time you see me will be tomorrow for Woking versus Wrexham, the match day vlog. So make sure you do like, subscribe, and tap that bell for more notifications for as and when I do upload. And I shall see you guys on the match day vlog tomorrow.